The evolution of the Santa Muerte movement. Santa Muerte, often translated as Saint Death, represents a complex cultural and spiritual phenomenon that has garnered significant attention within both popular and academic discourses. Emerging predominantly from a fusion of pre-Hispanic indigenous traditions, particularly the veneration of the Aztec goddess Mictacasihuatl, and Catholic influences, Santa Muerte embodies the societal struggles of her devotees. The synthesis of these elements reveals the adaptability and resilience of faith in the face of socio-economic challenges. This video aims to provide a rigorous exploration of Santa Muerte's evolution, tracing her journey from ancient Mesoamerican origins to her contemporary status as a symbol of hope, protection, and defiance against oppression. The discussion will include a detailed analysis of the cultural, historical, and technological factors that have contributed to the development of this movement, alongside predictions of its trajectory in the future. Historical roots. The sacred figure of Santa Muerte is deeply rooted in Mesoamerican spirituality, primarily through the worship of Mictacasihuatl, the Aztec goddess of the dead. This goddess presided over death and the afterlife, ensuring the cyclical nature of existence. Following the Spanish conquest in the 16th century, indigenous death cults were systematically suppressed. However, the persistent veneration of death forms persisted through syncretism, seamlessly integrating Catholic iconography. In the late 18th century, documented reports from the Spanish Inquisition indicated the continued worship of a skeletal figure associated with miracles, denoting an early manifestation of what would eventually evolve into the Santa Muerte movement. Urban marginalization. The prominence of Santa Muerte in urban environments particularly surged during the late 20th century, coinciding with increased violence from drug cartels and socioeconomic disparities in Mexico. In marginalized neighborhoods such as Tepito in Mexico City, devotees began to seek her as a protector in times of turmoil, reflecting a desperate need for solace amidst rampant crime and corruption. Academic studies reveal that 70% of followers are reportedly women, indicating a gendered dimension to her worship. This demographic factor highlights the intersectionality of oppression faced by female devotees, particularly among the economically disadvantaged and victimized by systemic violence. Growth and popularization. The early 2000s witnessed an explosion of interest in Santa Muerte, largely fueled by the establishment of public shrines, particularly by figures such as Enriqueta Romero, who created the first public altar in Tepito. This period also saw a media frenzy surrounding her association with narco-trafficking, which, while stigmatizing, paradoxically enhanced her visibility and appeal among those living in fear. By 2017, estimates suggested that the number of Santa Muerte devotees could be as high as 12 million worldwide, reflecting a significant rise in cross-border migration and transnational networks among Catholic and folk traditions within the diasporic communities. Digital globalization. The advent of digital platforms has critically transformed the Santa Muerte movement, allowing for unprecedented global outreach and community building. Social media channels, particularly Facebook and TikTok, have facilitated the proliferation of rituals, testimonies, and shared spiritual practices across national boundaries. The COVID-19 pandemic further catalyzed this transformation, prompting many practitioners to adapt their traditional rituals for online platforms. Virtual altars and live-streamed offerings became prevalent, bringing together devotees from diverse backgrounds in a collective search for protection against bad death. Analyses of online engagement reveal a digital follower base that encompasses not only Latin American migrants, but also individuals from various cultures seeking alternative spiritual guidance. Future trajectories. As we look toward the future, the evolution of the Santa Muerte movement raises several compelling trajectories that merit consideration. The potential for interplanetary devotion is particularly intriguing, with the prospect of religious practices being adapted for space colonization. Such developments could invite questions regarding the ethical implications of spiritual engagement beyond Earth. Additionally, the integration of advanced technologies, such as virtual reality systems and artificial intelligence for ritualistic practices, poses questions about the authenticity of digital interactions with Santa Muerte. Such advancements could lead to a broader conceptualization of devotion, enabling a richer exploration of the intersection between faith and technology. In summary, the Santa Muerte movement epitomizes a unique confluence of history, culture, and spirituality that continues to evolve against a backdrop of social and technological change. The resilience and adaptability of this religious form reflect the ongoing struggles of marginalized communities grappling with existential fears and societal injustices. As Santa Muerte strides towards an uncertain future, the movement challenges our understanding of faith in an increasingly complex and interconnected world. Your thoughts on Santa Muerte and her evolution are welcome in the comments.